Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? I am not set up today. I am not. Let's see. Let's hit that. Good morning. And thank you for the early ghost and the bits a little while ago as well, Mr. Pale. Where's my stuff? I need to move this and this. Yeah, your cutscene. Been awake for an hour? Look at you. I have been awake since 7:10 a.m. Give or take. But I still didn't manage to manage my time very well, so super useful. You watched that trailer and didn't show anything you haven't seen yet? Yeah, I don't trust them though. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Alright. Except for an amazingly well-rendered taco. Well, that's important. That's important. This can go. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Whoever works on the taco must have been the 18+ video game industry, because that was floppy. That's gross. Thank you. That's gross. That does not make me more anxious to see the trailer. TBH. Yeah, how are we doing today? Everybody getting awokened? I barely had enough for like a half a cup of coffee, so I ran down to the corner store and grabbed a Monster right for the stream. It's a Monster kind of day, I think. I didn't mean to actually log all the way in, but we'll still just run around circles. You two are a Monster kind of guy? Yeah, I mix it up. I do Monster sometimes, I do Red Bull sometimes. I try not to do either super often. They're not good for you. I needed some caffeine this morning. Love the Monster import. 99% of the time I have coffee instead to avoid energy drinks often. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I just ran out of my cold brew this morning. I only had like I think I said like a half a glass. Which is not enough to get my brain going in the morning. So I went out, took a walk. Or took a walk to the corner store, and then came back. It's snowing today, chat. Out here. Yesterday, I took a walk in t-shirt and shorts. And today it's snowing. So things are going great. Yeah, I just get like the bog standard Monster Energy. I haven't even tried any of the other like variants. But hopefully it'll kick in, we can get our brains working. You know, 37 years without an energy drink. I sort of enjoy them occasionally again now. I've exercised well enough recently to not concern my health level. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're doing it, like, basically anything in moderation, you're usually fine, right? Energy drinks aren't an exception to that. And yeah, as long as you're taking care of yourself otherwise. Nothing wrong with one occasionally. If you're just going for caffeine, or just for going for wakefulness, or it's probably better for you than a soda. Maybe. Maybe. A history of heart problems in my family. I was still nervous how inactive I was. Yeah. I mean, better to be safe than sorry. Especially for us broke folks who can't just hospital it up whenever we feel like it. So it doesn't wake me up unless I've had 0 caffeine that day. Yeah, it doesn't do a ton to wake me up nowadays. It will help stave off the caffeine withdrawal migraine, though. So I'll occasionally have one to like top off my caffeine levels, like around midday, you know. I don't really get the sugar crash though. I've never really had an issue with that. At least none that I can tell. Maybe I'm just a mess in general, and thus I can't tell the difference between a sugar crash and my natural state. Yay. That's a possibility. Yeah. We're here. Good morning, everybody. We're gonna do some 14 in today. Potentially some wilds at the end of the stream, or like after the normal stream time or something, you know. But I'll play it by ear. Not a promising thing. The zone is very, very cool. Just gorgeous. It looks a little bit like a Monster Hunter zone, honestly. Just getting started on the expansion still. So yeah, you'll be going into lurk mode once I get rolling. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I just added that extra part. I assume that's what you're gonna do. Makes sense. Chosen my branching path from the beginning. That's all you've done so far. Where'd you go first? It does include like 2 hours of cutscenes. Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes at the start. There's a lot going on. A lot of exposition. Ah, you went to the Hanu. Yes. Yes. Like their parrot colors. Yeah, they're very cool. That's where I went first as well. I enjoyed it a lot. It was very pretty. That area as well. It's rude. One white man, it's a racial power of mine to name unfamiliar things with words I do know. Yeah. I mean, they're probably related. The Vanu Vanu and the Hanu Hanu. There's likely some ancestry there. Toyol is Toyotathon. You want it? You got it. Toyota. Yep. Advertisement is stuck in my head 30 years after it aired. Advertising is insidious. I drove my friends crazy with that. Back in the day. Commercials will never leave the hole they buried burrowed in our brains. That's the idea. There's a whole line of research devoted to them doing exactly that. It's all intentional. Hey!
Don't you want a Fanta?
I do want a Fanta. I like Fanta. Yeah. Don't you want it? Want it? That commercial is wild too. Listen, Matthew is not an artiste. That's the name of the voice it chose. That's Matthew. He can read English. That's about it. He may try to read other languages. I don't know what'll happen. But also my bot might time you out if you try to use another language. So. We can be here all day trapped in remembering commercials 20 years ago. Yep. When I was a young warthog 20 years ago. So long ago. Don't like to think about that. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. I may begin? Well, thank you very much for the permission. And thanks for chatting with me for a little bit. You know, I always like to warm up the day with a chat. Gets my vocals working. And yeah, enjoy your lurk. We will be here. I have no idea where we're going from here, so maybe spoilerific, maybe nothing. I don't know. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll talk to you later, sir. Enjoy your gaming. I'll be playing today, trying to get caught up. There you go. You'll manage it. You'll manage it. Alright. We'll do the thing. Ah, nice. Voodoo's lurk emote. I should get a lurk emote. Or a command. Do I have a lurk command? No. I should get a lurk command. Put it on the list of 6 billion other things I should do for the stream that I'm bad about doing. Alright. Road to the Golden City. Ket and Ram, living legend and Eorzean explorer extraordinaire, would like to chat. Well, ain't no place for a proper chat. The cabin's just north of the city. Blue Eyes Abode, as people here call it on account of me dazzling twinklers. Blue Eyes' Abode. Alright. Let's go. Just real quick. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Not four walls and a roof, enough for most folk. Make yourselves comfortable. Why did you choose to settle down in Remote? You haven't been exactly welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on him. Just seeing how you won him over, he thinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Gulu Jaja's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept, and incidentally, to remind Azariel Ja of his duty as elector, should he have forgotten. My old man, why don't you just stay here? There's no way to treat an honored guest. I'd say I'm more than your father's guest by now. Didn't he see the sepulchre atop workers of war? That's right. Catherine was one of the names. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle, Val Garmonda being one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. You trust in his judgment and his scrap of will. Even if that means you have to sit out the occasional scrap. His strength of will, even. Makes more sense. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as you are by all these bright and eager faces. I do. My comrades are my strength. It's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. Prove your readiness for the throne, Wilcomot, by the Golden City. Oh, I will. With these ones beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. Especially since I believe I already have. Okay, Kyle. How about yourself? How? When? Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants. So when Hunmu Uruk refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Ikvarax 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. You think Gadoof's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the Yakui who lived in Yaktel ever dreamt of those golden dreams. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Furler's abilities are all representative, the Yakui are no stranger to the arcane. Which means the dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities and their proximity to the city itself. here, in these forests. Then all we need to do is Shiaktail from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamook and make inquiries. While there, we can take the opportunity to see to any necessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetherite. You're Cassiu's boy, ain't you? She told me about you. Said she tasked you with finding the Golden City. I might even succeed, despite my best efforts. I had begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yeah, here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Uklamat's not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it together. I gotta tell you, I did not expect Aaronville to be like a major NPC when we first met him. Like, that's very cool to me. I thought he was such an interesting character when we first met him, and then like, he disappeared. And they were like, nah, he's actually... non-trivially, like, in the story. Yeah. Was I ever that young? He has to be old as shit. How do the Royden live? Because the Dawntrail's adventures were 80 years ago. And he's... I mean, he looks older, but... it looks like he's doing pretty damn fine. I do not expect I will be in that condition when I'm 80. TBH. You waited for me? It seems Kettenram knows my mentor, so we've chatted for a bit longer. Alphino said to meet by the Aetherite, so I'll see you there. Okay. Bye, Aaronville. Yeah. Thank y'all for hanging out today. If you're lurking while you're gaming, or even if you're lurking while you're working on this unfortunate Sunday. I am doing alright. Hopefully the caffeine will hit soon, and my brain will really start working. And if you want to make sure it keeps working, go ahead and hit that follow button. Turn on notifications. All the good stuff. Just like the bot version of me says in chat. This way. This way. Wait. It's probably over there for y'all, right? It's over there for me. It's over there for me. It's probably over there for y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Right. Doo-doo. Checking stuff. Looking at stuff. Alright, let's wait. Hurry up and wait. Yeah, I do appreciate it. I'm a bit stressed out in general, so all the support helps. The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. I would hardly believe that they were ever adverse to aiding visitors. You won't believe how many natural they gave me. There's so many bananas. Now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. So dear goat, here we come. I don't think I can offer that much. I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Milanja and Zarilja, you come to help us? As an elector, I am forbidden from speaking of the Golden City, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Sneaky, sneaky. Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. And people have lived here for centuries. There's no corner of this forest we do not intimately know, save for one. You recall the place I showed you where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? A stone pier stands at the entrance of the sky-deep cenote, final resting place for children we lost to our zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors, for we have not explored its deepest recesses. If the Golden City is in Yaktel, it may very well be hidden there. But you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will we rely on blessed siblings, or will we conceal the sacrifices made to conceive them. The cenote is no longer under our protection. It is a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. I'm sure Bakulu Jaja would appreciate that. We're here to offer any help if you need it. Your father also visited the cenote. Come to think of it, it was many years ago by now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him, a mage, I believe. Grandpa? Oh, truly? The Dawntrail did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yaku quarries. Sounds suspicious. Yeah, this is the very same one excavated by Vorpor Lord's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. In the depths of the sky deep cenote. That sounds like a dungeon to me, chat. Thank you, both of you. We'll set out straight away. You will find a winged beast or two lingering in the Groktak descent. They will carry you below. I believe in your third promise. You will make a magnificent Dawn Servant. Let's do it. This is it, everyone. To the sky deep cenote. Ride! Oh man. Alright. Let's see. Anything else going on with me I actually want to talk about? New Wheel of Time TV show is dropped. Or new season of it, rather. I still don't know how I feel about the show. I think it's cool. I'm glad it's getting a an adaptation. And I think as long as I like consider it to be a like an alternate timeline, which is a thing that's allowed for in the Wheel of Time, for those who've read it. As long as I allow for that, I think I'm fine with the fact that it doesn't, you know, make any grand attempt at following along with the story. I think. What am I doing? What have I done? Forced myself to do this. Yeah. Season 3 starts off with a bang, so very interesting. I've only seen the first episode. I don't know if there's more up there on Prime yet. But I'll keep watching it. You know. Wheel of Time is still one of my favorite book series. I've been reading it since I was a wee lad. 12, 13. So it's got a special place in my heart. I like seeing more of it. I enjoy it. You on our way here? So. Yeah, it's just, it is, like with many adaptations, critical that you do not consider it to be a direct adaptation of the source material. They have very obviously intended for it to be its own thing. Very obviously. So if you're expecting it to be like an actual, just like straight up adaptation of the novels, then you will not enjoy it. But if you just want to see some cool stuff in the Wheel of Time universe with some decent CG and characters who ostensibly share names with characters you might know, just give it a check. Give it a check. This is a cenotaph, which means beyond these doors is right of succession or no. Disturbing the souls of the rest here feels wrong. I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects at the very least. Got to. We have a mission. Let's go. I'm ready to complete my journey. Alright, let's do it. Like, so this is a dungeon, right? It's gonna be like... Thank you. Scotty Cenote. Let's do it. Let's do it. Going right in. Got the... Interesting. There's actually too many people, isn't it? I think. Or party. It is. Rapid. I'm sorry, LSA. Normally I would take you in, but I want Corella to get her chance to do her thing, you know? She's been working hard. We'll do it. Let's go. As usual, we're using the duty support stuff. Whatever the name is for it. When we take NPCs into the dungeons. Every one of those containers is a baby that didn't survive. A blessed sibling. One of the two-headed people that didn't make it. It's a messed up scenario, what I'm saying. It's me. Let's have a food. Do I have any? Friggin' Argon loaf. No! Actually, kind of struggling for food, aren't I? Huh. Struggling for, like, palatable food. Let's just do these, I guess. Spell speed's probably my most important stat, so... Just have a whole trout. Alright, wish me luck, chat. Oh, cool. Sky Deep Horror. Right away. This should level us, by the way, chat. I would think. Gotta get warmed up again. We haven't really done any combat yet. I'm not sure we fought it all on Friday, did we? On Thursday? I actually don't remember. Might have been a lore heavy day. Might have been. I don't remember. I think I did. No, I think I did some. I think I did some fates on Thursday. We did some, at least. A roll salt. We are down leveled to 96 here, though. Yeah. Yeah, those are thousands of children. It's messed up. It was a wild place for there to be a dungeon. Just lore-wise.
hold back.
You mustn't. Blast them.
Now I'll show you.
Wonder how much I'm going to struggle in this dungeon. We've been... The last couple of like group contents have had wild mechanics in them, so I'm curious. See how this goes. We need to be doing multi-target on these, but hang
Now
on.
I'll show you.
I do actually want to rebind some stuff. Like these last few buttons I need to move. 100%. I know I've talked about it like multiple times. But I'm non-trivially bad at getting stuff done outside of stream. Whoops. Yes. Can't believe they would shoot at me like that. Where are my aggro holders? What are the tanks doing? Insert rage face here. Can't believe it. Oh, a little manta boy. Look at that. Feather ray. Alright. Stretch a little bit. Sip some monster. Let's go. As usual, as I've talked about, our strategy for bosses is hug the healer. If Alphino runs, I run. If Alphino stays, I stay. I like I shouldn't be casting anything, right?
Keep it up.
I don't know what that was. Fun. I don't know what that was. Bubbles. Alpha, help protect me. Oh boy. Come on. Oh, way over here, huh? It's very neat. Ow. Come on. Nice. That went pretty well. Neat little bubble boy fight though. Dig it. I almost died. But I didn't. I don't have any gear, do I? Let's go. Kyle is acquitting herself admirably, I think. Leroy Jenkins. Bit of damage. Look at me. This reminds me of Control. The foundation of Control. The oldest house. Gives me those vibes. That reminds me, there was actually a Control update the other day. We
mustn't hold back.
We may end up doing. I think there was some story in it, so we may do that on stream. For those who know, I'm a big fan of the Remedy games, Remedy Connected Universe. It's very cool. They do some neat stuff.
Show you.
Yeah, kind of a gank squad happening here. I dig it. Is there a chest? Doesn't look like it. Go get him. Focus on the living rock. Probably the tankiest. I say focus, but I'm still doing the AoE attacks.
Back off!
Go straight to single target on this guy. We can go single target on those. Nice. So far, so good. That looks like it's for me. Yeah, 91 to 95. That's a good upgrade. Don't mind if I do. That's a good one. Boss. Something is amiss. I'm a little worried about this. This is where I'd put booby traps. No. Okay, that seems to be a thing. So we got ads coming up in just a couple minutes, so I'm going to pause right there. And then we will go into the this next fight, or whatever this encounter is. Expecting we'll get ambushed by some statues. Maybe if these statues come alive, maybe that head, maybe those blocks, maybe those guys. Yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. We'll be going into the ads, and as usual, we'll be taking our break at the same time, so you won't miss a thing if you are not subbed. But if you would like to sub and support the channel, I would appreciate it enormously. If you have an Amazon Prime account, and you link it to your Twitch account, you get a sub for free. So, just something to think about. Yeah. We're gonna take a break for, 3-ish minutes. Get up, move around, make sure you get hydrated and all that good stuff. Chat. Stay hydrated. And we'll be back to do more of this dungeon here in just a few minutes. So, stay tuned. BRB. And we are back. Welcome back, chat. How are we doing? Five minutes have elapsed since your last activity. Rude. I'm not going I'm not. Oh, I was AFK. But I was AFK because I was AFK. Engine. The game's yelling at me. Alright, let's continue on. Oh. Yep. It's a tarp! To be a tarp. Alright. Pokemon is tanking like a boss. Like a boss. All that. Ah! They're trying to hurt my face. Help me. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Pokemon. Save me, Alphino. We're good. Maybe I ley-lined a little bit.
Hold still. Back off.
Darpless. Giant stone blocks. Possessed. Giant possessed stone blocks, you know. Very normal enemy.
Back off.
Just Final Fantasy things. Activate firearms. No. Probably that guy. They don't mean guns. I mean, they kind of mean guns. Alright. Boss time. On the party. Engaged. Firearms is risen. Dang it. Hey. This one requires me to move a lot, huh? I'm not good at move a lot.
Back off.
Mirror maneuver, okay. Ow! There's like no room for error on that one, huh? Okay. Yes, cast. I'm struggling on this one a little bit. The team is here to carry. I don't. Okay. Dragon! There's like no room for error on that one. And I am prone to error.
Hold still.
I'm sad because we were actually so close. Come on. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna lock in a little bit. It's a little spooky. I cannot keep my Inokin up today for the life of me. This is terrible. This is terrible. Hey, we did it. And we leveled up. Which means we got our elemental gauge expanded. Yeah, change. We hit level 98, or not, we unfortunately we're level limited here. We're 98 now, so we get enhanced polyglot, which gives me a third stack here, and also enhanced addle, which I don't use, but I probably should. And so our next thing, level 100 we get Flare Star, and I can set up my final rotation. Start setting it up. Soon! Soon, chat. Soon. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, see? You acquire Enhanced Polyglot 2. Or Enhanced Idle. Idle. I also got some new gloves. Arm guards of casting. They don't really match with what we're wearing, but they are much better, so we take those anyway. Let's do it. Oh, this is interesting. Why is it all techno-glowy? Path of Dying Light. This is peculiar. It is peculiar. Bam.
Try this.
That was going hard. Over Pictomancer. Yeah. Painty glass. This is very neat. Like, this looks like technology, right? Well, that's friggin' awesome. Okay. Why does that look like a... Looks like something you'd see in, like, the Animatrix. Honestly. Neat. Let's do it. Get him. Do. Blast! Didn't make it to this dungeon deathless already, but maybe we can finish it out. Let's see. We'll see. Wow, we're just racking up the upgrades, huh? Okay. Those earrings. Nice. Now we're capped in the dungeon, so we're already over the dungeon thing. Get him, welcome that. Don't need to do double or multi-target on these, except for the They are tanky though, so maybe I should just do full on. Dang it! I cannot maintain an Nokian today. My brain is not in it, chat. I'm sorry. A little more scuffed than usual. So much more. Team is carrying right now. Right into a cutscene, huh? Yo! Sculptor of Silence. Maul Skull. Okay. I'm gonna die. I feel death coming on with that guy. But, as is tradition for the last boss of the dungeon, I will do a prediction. I die to the this boss. Sure. Outcome. Yes. Get mauled. Or no. Dodge all. We'll do cheeky 90 seconds. Predictions live. Get your votes in. Over your Gamba. See what happens. He says. Got about a minute left on that, probably, by the time I look at it. So am I going to do it? Who knows? The world may never know. But y'all will know here in a few minutes. Also reminds me I should probably eat another meal, because my food has run out. Yeah, it's just gonna need more orca trout. Gotta get this spell speed up. I feel like this one's gonna end up. I'm gonna get slammed by something, but maybe Operation Follow Alpha No around will save me. Alright, looks like the prediction is done, so let's see what happens, chat. Whee! It is huge. It is too big. Okay, fine. Going power into its fists. That's probably nothing awful. I saw that one coming at least. Gold Crush. Well, I did get mauled, so rip. Apparently they can knock you off the stage. Usually I'm the one running off manually, so no props. Dang it! What am I supposed to... Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I'm just gonna stand where Alphino does. If I can't get past the very first part of this fight, then it's not gonna matter if I end up flattening Alphino with a... Hey boy. It doesn't bear well, is what I'm saying. Okay. Gotcha. I understand now. Ow. Oh boy. Dodge his attacks and resume the offensive. Yep. I'm trying. Are you kidding me? Okay. Alright. This one is brutal. Okay. Actually brutal. What did I do? I don't feel like this one's gonna go like super well. Rot fire is what? God, please. All work.
Are you alright?
I'm not alright. I am stressed the fuck out. PBH.
This should do it! I have you!
Ow! Look how much! Why? Whew. We did it. GG's, chat. That was a tough one. But we learned the mechanics, we learned the patterns. And we beat the fight. Good for us. I've never seen a place like this either. It do be different. Alright. We got a lamp. Little furniture thingy. And mana trigger? What is that? Oh, we also got some shoes. Sure. I'll take some shoes. Oh, the mana trigger is a gunbreaker. Gotcha. Was that Trex? Nice. Oh, I did it. We did it. Let's see where we're gonna go from here. Ready, chat? Spoilers ahead. I think that's the Golden City. Sure looks golden to me. Like a computer. Like that's why people live forever, because they're uploaded into a magic computer.
I thought this place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
No way.
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time. Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
Looks like something different. It looks like a portal.
Golden light. Could it be?
Not a portal? Like a force field?
There's a platform on the other side, but how do we get over there?
Oh. Probably like that. That'll work.
That's how, apparently.
right then. Let's go and take a look.
Where's this story going? We got this, like, ancient tech, or ancient civilization technology looking stuff. I don't know. What is happening? Are they gonna figure out they're actually a video game?
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
How do we open it?
Come and look at this.
Yeah. The Stargate control pad. Control terminal.
Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
Oh. That's why we needed the tablets. That was a weird arbitrary thing to, like, collect all the tablets and put the thingies in the tablets. This makes sense. Alright.
Leave it to Alfino.
What is happening? Sorry, you can't see my hands when they're down here, but y'all seeing this? I swear, if we find out the star itself is also a spaceship,
Is this
I'm out.
it? The Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokwi described from their dreams.
It's way weirder.
Well done. Well.
Oh, sorry. Hey, little Jaja.
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
So we did it.
Are we gonna go inside? Just finding the entrance was the goal. Do we not know how to get inside?
We made it to the end.
Let's go, Wicklenut.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
Yeah.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone. So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Nothing less than the golden city of legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate.
What circumstance?
As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago, this knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
The Golden City is real.
What is it? I need to know.
It took a while, but I finally found it.
Come, let us return to Tuliola.
Okay.
Home at last.
But what's behind the door? What is this? Squeenix, what are you doing to me? Why are you giving me evidence of an ultra-advanced civilization and then running away? Why would you do this? Oh boy. Well, we've done it. We've seen Woklamat to victory in the right of succession. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City. Yes. But they must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it will be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest. Sure. What? Yep, now I have access to it using the trust interface. More Aether. Get. Let's see, we got 11 minutes, so thing. Go ahead and carry on, then I'll. Well, speaking with Peshwa, several cutscenes will be in sequence. We're going to set aside sufficient time to view these scenes. We are going to. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to play. It's a little early, but we'll go ahead and do an ad break right now, and then we'll dive into these cutscenes so that we don't get interrupted. We only got about 10 minutes till they pop, and that'll end up right in the middle of the cutscene. I feel it in my bones. So, yeah, we'll do that. We'll take our break at the same time so nobody misses anything, as per usual. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thanks for turning off ad block if you're just chilling in the stream, lurking while you play games or hanging out or doing whatever. And then we'll be back here in just a few minutes after the ads play. Feel free to play the drop game as well as when the break screen comes up. So yeah, stay tuned, chat, and we'll be right back to see the Woklamat ascend. Pretty sick. BRB. We are back. Welcome back. Let's see what happens. Hey, how's it going in here? How you doing, Impale? You just missed a dungeon. We just did a cool little dungeon and got some lore. And we're about to start a big old cutscene series. Make sure you set aside sufficient time to complete this cutscene. So it's going well. going well. But it will be just enormous spoilers here momentarily. Okay, I was gonna say. But yeah, we had a cool little dungeon. Dungeon was good. But thank you for stopping by, and yeah. I'll give you a couple of seconds to click away. Yep, there's the lurk. Nice. I'll set up a command after today, probably. Or I will forget. Alright, yep, sufficient time. Let's do this thing. Welcome back. May I congratulate you on welcome out to victory in the rite of succession. It is a great honor to host our comrades, host the comrades of our future Dawn servant. The grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy. Let's go. Sometime later. Some amount of time. Hey, what's up, dude? I really thought this was gonna be voiced. Surprised to see me? Suppose it's only natural. May I come in? I haven't properly thanked you. And my sister was able to realize her potential as a testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly to you. That's me. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. Only as you might have in my position, that's a weird thing to say. Wilcomette did all the work. I was just moral support. Like, I actively went out of my way to not do things for her. Because that wouldn't have been very honest. My primary business in calling is to deliver a message from Lemity. As you know, after the Ascension ceremony, she'll officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. While making no mention of me. What? You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lamachi or not is up to you. That is all. If you'll excuse me. I don't... You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. Where's this going? And if you want to stay by my side, you can always use your Twitch Prime. Or subscribe manually. I would appreciate it. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension Ceremony. Yay.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
Oh, so there'd be even more people. TBH.
It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
Get hype, chat.
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least. People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the City of Gold. My daughter, Wook Lamont.
Yeah. Ow. Let's go.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shibruk Bibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shibral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because my journey has taught me one thing above all else. Your happiness is my happiness!
Let's go.
I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
What?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Yeah.
Ma'am?
My father led Tulihyolol to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads.
Yeah, I guess there is sort of like a pseudo-precedent.
But my 1 head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
It's gonna be Kona, obviously.
Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona!
Not something you drop on somebody in the middle of a ceremony.
Lamachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve.
Yeah.
Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
Kinda makes sense.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tulihyolol prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less.
Let's go, Kona.
For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Yay.
Glad this didn't go to waste.
She already set it up for both of them. Yo.
This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud.
This other head dead? Or just...
Of course you knew.
Nah, he's just sleepy.
It's been 3 years since my
Oh God,
brother
yeah.
left us.
Yeah. That's awful. Oh my God.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease.
Jeez.
And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard.
Can't imagine how traumatizing that has to be. God.
But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolo.
Hype and chat. Cheers. Awesome. very cool. Other than that more than trivially horrifying bit, that was very cool. So, Cryo, look, the map was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise is surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tuliala is bright indeed. Yeah. Like I've been saying since the beginning of this, either of them I think would have made a good Dawn servant. So, we're in Yoctel, so both of them together will just be even better, right? And it makes sense because they have the, resolve and reason precedent. What's this? This is earlier, by the way.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand.
Oh, is it just like from... It's just showing us, like, them interacting with outsiders more.
Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
What? What? Nothing can ever go well. All right. Insane. Dawntrail or Christian roll. Kyle is brimming with pride. There's no way they brought, or they introduced us to Kenrim and then, like, assassinoed him. Right? Right? Look, the mat is surely coming to her own, has she not? Indeed. Even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Kona as fellow Dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last, and he only forfeited to help Wukrumat secure her victory. I look forward to seeing how Tuliala will prosper under their care. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. It was an impressive speech, Dawn servant. I told you, no titles. No titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamachi. Try to pronounce it correctly. That's honestly, it'd be my honor. I do struggle a little bit with it. Thank you. That means a lot to me. It would also be my honor to call you Lamachi. Mine as well. Indeed. Consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins. Eorzean cousins. A little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still a lot I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. That's it. That's it. Would you join me, Adamelon? Of course. Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the Winged Walk, then. Gonna have that weird conversation about how I definitely should not be accepting a place in your government. It's not a good idea. Even before 14 turns into a government simulator at this point. I become the secretary of the treasury or something. I don't know. And we just spend the rest of the time doing a like a Sims game. Betty? That's cool. Our first stop is at these tacos. And not just for a snack, I promise. Look, Evu and Mablu should be there. What's now accompanying you? Using the accompanying mechanic. Let's go. Very cool. Still really love the music here in town. Let's go Wokamut. Also the Great White Tsukinoko is trying his best. Whoops. Ran straight past it. Good job. I was too busy vibing. Hey, Wokivu. Dawntrail and Woklamat. Words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. Oh, no need for formalities. I'm still the old me. Alright then, I shall forego formalities. This guy's a goofball. Oh, but I cannot. You're a Dawn servant. Too disrespectful, is it? To address you without your due title. As Dawn servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Alright then. I won't bother anyone. Well, thank can more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wuklamat become Dawn Servant, Adamelon. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but Dawn Servant's ascension presents us all with a prime opportunity. Which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. Good for you. I do like the sound of a sale, so long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. It's good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold were my first two tests as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I cannot wait to see what Tuliolo has to offer. In Zaktural, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as a Dawn Servant will be plentiful. Don't forget your promise to attend Ihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. Well, when I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. Yeah, I look forward to it. I have been personally attending to your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? And my fluffy Spitfield friend that Wuklamat will visit soon. Anyway, you'll have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fontaine around here, have you? Tall, slim fellow, long pointy ears. I saw a man matching that description by a weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy, in the company of a Moblin and a pair of Yakui, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Oh, we're doing the tour. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. Tacos. I kind of want tacos too, chat. Maybe a Taco Bell day. Maybe a Taco Bell day. Got tacos. Oh, these guys. Look at that. Maybe a Taco Bell day. Down. Very cool. We did it, chat. Oh, hi. Yeah, they're hard to miss, huh? I still almost managed it. I still almost managed it. Look, Dawn Servant, Dawntrail, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliolo isn't a short one. Yeah. Long and worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. Here the head of reason is past brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be his offerings to the future he envisioned. I am luminary and I attend on behalf of Warwar's Echo. Had our people come in mass, we would have been an obstruction. Nonsense. You're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, Demon. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, you'll remember, Yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. It's true. We did have a massive storm. We were coming out here. When my journey began, I had thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war, but being able to live together in safety and happiness. That was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the truly all I want for you all. So I promise you this. As Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits of Inkazamoka and the Yakui of Chirwagor Southern. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Chirwagor come to accept your peace. You believe their beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblins' hospitality, I've been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with field smiles. Such cooperation between help hands and potsworns is the very spirit of a healthy pact. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see. We should take our leave. Let's try and find Humnuruk. The Zebrax Rex. I believe I saw him on the sand below. Like name sense. Thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. She's gonna be good at this. With Kona doing his thing. Should work out. My, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. Oh no, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wukulmat. More than just, I'd say. You've grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, you know, what my birth parents might say if they knew. Aww. I imagine they would say it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. I owe my thanks to you. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Beko Jadfa to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person. But he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. Your boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time. Especially if he knows his family is there for him. There we are. By. Have you seen Kettenram anywhere? Or Tunkwa, that is. Kettenram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. Called upon him before leaving Mamook, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite the shock to him. As for Tenqua, I'm sure he's around somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. Know that he is. We'd best be going, but relax, enjoy, make yourselves at home. And come and visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the winged walk. Nods. Like, there's no way that like, we're done with the expansion, right? There's no way. Like, it feels like that's what they're like hitting, but there's no way. We should mend while we're here. I got kind of beat up in there. Oh yeah, I never resolved my oops. I forgot to resolve my prediction from the dungeon. I did not do it deathless. Go away. Yes, I not only did I not do it deathless, I did it with several deaths. Or was it few? Might have been a few. I consider a few to be 3. Any more than that's, oops, you know, either several or like a handful, you know. This is the right way. We died at least a few times in there. The last boss. Before I learned his patterns. We did good. I think. Yeah, thank y'all for hanging out today. And if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to follow. Feel free to drop your Twitch Prime. Feel free to even do a recurring sub if you're really liking it. I appreciate all the support. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Cryle. There weren't any, like, chat points this time, were there? Didn't look like it. I forgot that those happen sometimes. Alright. Hey, Cryle. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rust on our account. Rush on our account.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about.
Alright. Let's have this awkward conversation.
I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious.
Yeah.
I want you to stay in Tulishola with me. I'm not forcing you, of course. But should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shatural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Nice.
An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no? I can't believe our journey is over already.
Me too.
You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
It sort of feels like a break point, huh?
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Awesome.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tula Yolal as well.
What's happening
By
with
all
the city?
means, your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
That's the plan. I'm still undecided, to be honest.
Then perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural.
No? Okay.
If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Cool. We get to spend more time with Erinville.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
Does feel like an ending. Or a new beginning.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
Fair enough.
Friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
I like how we 100% did not answer the question as to whether I would join for government, for administration. We just sort of stood there and stared at her. Alright, I mean, let's go complete this quest, huh? Like, down around this way? Right? Yeah. There's no way this is the end of the expansion. Does not feel like it's been long enough. Does not feel like it. But I also don't know how long this expansion is supposed to be. No spoilerinos, chat. Guess we'll find out. Like it certainly feels like they were leading up to an ending. Maybe it's just the end of that arc, not the expansion itself. Yes, these gates and the bridge, and over the bridge lies Zaktaron. You have your permit now, yes? Packed and ready? No last minute stops to make before we leave? Forgive me. I'm afraid traveling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. You got the Dawntrail Orchestrion though, which is, you know. Meanwhile, in the depths of the sky deep Cenote. Yeah, what's happening in there? This is the first promise guy. Where did he get the tablets from? We gonna see what's in the Golden City? Or are we just gonna see him go in there for whatever reason? Yes. This is the gate to the Golden City. Two decades ago, your father made me transcribe a letter to a scholar. Oops. Too slow. What he discovered is something the Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever, or so we thought until the right's objective came a city of gold. But to think that that Tankwell would be entrusted with its safekeeping. And knowing that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. But they are the ones that probably killed him. It needs power, Sleep Seer, and with it, you shall obtain your birthright. Oh, you say? Yeah, the new Dawn servant succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There's no need for worry. I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. You will gain all you were denied. You're right, your father's shade, those bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. See is your future, promise. Open the gate, and become the ruler you are destined to be. Uh-huh. It's working. Is some there can hear me? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then you are the guardian of the city's great power? I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire to remake worlds. What's happening? Yeah, that's so... Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes, the resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Our? Yeah. Promise. Bye. Rip. The useless tool is cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange. We don't get to know, naturally. Okay, sure. We got a new orchestrion roll. He's ready to set off, huh? Ready to get underway? Then present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. Bridge of Dawntrail is a wonder in its own right. See? This gate is barred to all those save those with express permission from one of the Dawn servants. I have it. Signed by Val Wookelmat herself. My apologies, sir. You would wait here just a moment. Let's see what this looks like. It is a rather big bridge.
Shall we then?
Nods. No nod? Just a look. Time for a whole new zone. Whole new area.
On the
even.
far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shitonatung. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered.
Ah, interesting.
Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
Dawntrail Shaloni.
My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Trains!
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Why not? And he's let me out of the cutscene. Okay. I was getting worried. Alright. We have ads about to pop here in just a couple of minutes, chat. We'll vibe for a second. Is that? I wonder if we're going there. I wonder if we're going to that, either right. Or if I should go and attune it now. We'll see. We'll see where they take us. But yeah. Y'all are enjoying yourselves today. On this nice, nice Sunday. Nice as long as I don't look outside the window to where it's snowing all day. But, yeah. We're gonna take a quick break. As the ads run, as we usually do. Then we will hop back in. We're just gonna go ahead and finish out with 14 today. Get started on this new area. Seems very neat. Looks like we're starting a new arc, basically. So, who knows where we're going? No idea. Yeah. So stay tuned. You know, make sure you get up, hydrate, take care of yourselves, use the restroom if you need to, all that good stuff. And then we'll be back here in just a few minutes, chat. So stay tuned, and we'll BRB. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see. What's up with Jacques Tarot? Hey? I'm excited. This area also, like, in its own way, is very cool looking. It's very, like, high fidelity. Also, the music. It's a big vibe. I'm going to find this track just so I can like listen to it while I'm like reading or something, just chilling. Shotgun Ronik. Great, so if one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need to, then you'll have to wait. The Ronik have been acting strangely of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the few fit for rentance, proving bothersome work. Cool looking. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. Much has changed since last I was here. Not the best start to our journey. So go to that town. Still, the train station isn't far. Since seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. Follow me. I'm used to walking. About that, sir. As well traveled as you look, it's not only the Ronik that have been giving us trouble, but the wildlife showing signs of aggression too. Merchants should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Ronik for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. But the Ronik? Well, the Ronik? Wherever gets us forward going faster. No, I like the but the Ronik! I want to ride the crazy new things. If this is your first time in Shalane, I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least once while you're here. A fair point. We're to give you the authentic Shaloni experience. I suppose it's worth the wait. Right, change your plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while waiting. So that's the town down there. Take it you're heading to Usatawi. Usatawi, yeah. Usatawi then. I'll have my man bring the Ronik over there. Just mind yourselves around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? We're like heading to like a Wild West, like a mining town. It feels like it's kind of the vibe, right? Hilarious. So we've gone from like a Southern / Central American vibe with the Tulial to I'm trying to get this in case you're wondering when I'm running around. To like so now we're in quote unquote North America. Kinda makes sense. Look at the Black Mage complicating the whole thing. Hey, Goodwill Gaming, how you doing? It has been a bit. How have you been? How have you been? We've been Dawntrailing it up. We just crossed over into this new zone a couple minutes ago. Just finished streaming, chilling now. Nice. Yeah, that post-stream relaxation is always important. I am enjoying. I liking DT so far. Yeah, I am. I'm enjoying it. We just completed the right succession stuff, and Wookamat and all that has done their thing. So we just hit the I guess like the northern continent. Just a little while ago. Like we just got here. So yeah. I've been enjoying myself. It's fun. Very different vibe. I'm in a barrel. I like the fight against the king. That was an awesome fight. That was a wild encounter. Yeah. Yeah, I struggled. I struggled a bit on that one. That's the that was the end of the dungeon, right? Yeah. Or the Dawn Servant fight. Yeah, no, that one was insane. I did that one on Thursday, I think. Like at the end of the day, Thursday. Yeah, that was crazy. A Black Mage, right? Yeah. I don't think I accomplished much. I think that was mostly my my team doing most of the work there. I think if I recall, I spent most of it running around screaming. Yeah, if I recall correctly. It was wild. That's okay. It was you know, it was the Wookamat show anyway. I switched to Viper as I was going through Endwalker, and then Dawntrail. Freaking love going through his Viper. It was like built for a Viper run through. Is it more of a? I'm guessing it's more of a mobile class. Yeah, because I've been feeling the pain as someone who's like stuck in place and having to keep like my Enochian up. I've been struggling in these last couple of things. The new like every boss has mechanics. It's like, you think you get to stand still while you fight? No. You're gonna be moving all the time. Viper, it's like samurai mixed in a ninja. Oh yeah, then yeah, you are like going wild. And then Pictomancer is Black Mage mixed into Red Mage. I may have to try it at some point. I've had Kryl doing her Pictomancy thing. You know, when I do the duty support dungeons. So maybe I'll give that a try at some point. We're getting close to hitting level 100 on Black Mage. We're at level 98 now, almost 99. So I'll be switching over to something. Just not sure what. Unless you're almost like next level. Yeah. Same thing I was saying. Unless you're on, yeah, you Picto Trust. It may very well be. It'll probably either be Picto or I will just literally do my Red Mage, which is I've got to catch up, obviously. But does Picto start at like 90? I'm guessing, since it's like from this expansion. I assume. It does look cool, so maybe I'll play around with it. I love the music in these zones. Yo! Thank you
Goodwill
for
Game
the...
One gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
Thank you for the gift sub to Wondrous Turnip. Hopefully they will see that. The Trust, yeah, I'll take a look at it. Like I said, it looks cool from seeing Growl play it. Very flashy looking. And I do like my mages. So I will take a look. Because yeah, like you said, almost 100. Yeah, thank you very much for the sub. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I've been playing around with my alerts, so. Hasn't been nerfed yet, and it won't be nerfed. It is the new class, right? Or one of the new jobs, so they got to keep it like peak for a little while, right? Nice. Yeah. It very well could be a Picto after I cap out here. You didn't see the alert as the page for the gifted sub was the whole page? Fair enough. Are you watching on mobile? I haven't actually looked at the at how my stream looks on mobile. I probably should check at some point. You love a Black Mage main opinion on Picto? Yeah, like I said, very good chance it'll happen. Very good chance. I haven't seen anything beyond what Kral's done, but I dig your if you're into it, I will definitely consider it. Gotta go, food's almost burning. Oh, no, go take care of that. Go take care of that. We're gonna just keep going here, so we'll be here. Enjoy your food. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. See you in a bit. See you in a bit. What you got for me, Aaronville? Let's look at this old west town. Last time I was here, it was a little more than a camp with a shop or 3. Yeah, it's like a whole town now.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Now hold on a minute.
This is not the voice I would have had for that guy.
Some sort of trouble.
Gonna get our Old West plotline here. Guns here at noon.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
This guy like the sheriff, maybe. Maybe.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the Deputy Chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Yeah.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
Oh boy.
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt.
Oh boy.
Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time.
Now I'm suspicious.
Lest you hurt my feelings.
Seems suspicious.
If that's how it's gonna be.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Estinian?
Is that?
What?
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey! What are you doing, Zekua? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
You hear me?
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekua is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But
Very
for
suspicious.
good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
Yeah, we're just stepping right into like a Wild West story. Seems like. Alright. Did not see this coming.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife, there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
We did. Mostly. At least we found the door.
Aye. The contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shak Tural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
Going wherever the wind blows, huh?
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
Nice.
But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
The cactus people?
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
What was he eating? Always good to see a Stenian. Always good. Did I attune? I'll do that before I forget. Because that would be embarrassing. Also, do we set out? Do we run into excitement? At least no one was out. This Dust Watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big and small, were settled by dueling. Yep. Sounds all resty. The peoples of Shalani rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, they encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dust Watch was likely established by supporters of Kona, preferring peace to be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Lance Guard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zodal Jaw's authority. All of which is to say that, unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. Sweet muffins. Delicious. Mudkip redeemed. Hydrate. You're right, I should. How are you doing, Mudkip? Thank you for the hydrate. I needed it. In fact, I'm gonna do a double. Y'all hydrate around there too. They turned the breaker off. It must be a wraith. Hey! That's me. As long as I didn't step in any salt, right? I would never. I prefer teleporting, personally. How are you doing? I should do some Phasma at some point. I think it'd be fun. And it is on sale right now because of the spring sale. I should give it a go. I like watching it. I've never played it. Weird, huh? Especially since I'm in the game. You know? Then again, it's never a wraith when I'm watching. Never. Never. Did I actually attend? I walked over to the Aetherite, but I don't remember if I actually clicked it. No, I did. I didn't. Awesome. Yeah. We're having fun doing some 14ing today. I don't think I'll do any wilds today. I was thinking about doing an extra little bit, but I'm pretty hungry and tired, so we'll finish out the stream here, I think, in like 30-ish minutes. Hey, I should like to think the Sableman has arrived with the Chronique by now. Well, I can't roll my R's, chat. I'll go on ahead to check. If you want to have a look around, be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. Chronique. I can't. I cannot roll my R's. Chronique. Yeah, I got like this, definitely like a Old West US vibe. Very interesting. Going from, like I said, going from like the sort of Aztec-ish, Central American, Southern American vibe to like the Old West. Very interesting. Friend, I take it. Sorry to keep you both waiting. Unruly wildlife not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, I got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ronic. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at Sheshanawezi Springs. You know. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dustwatch dealt with this banditry? Yeah, Kameka and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them up, all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for the warning. Be sure to stay vigilant. Right, then. Yeah, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. Yeah. Let's ride. Let's ride! Ready? Then saddle up. Your friend seems another way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Let's go! Hey. Now we're riding in style, chat. Now we're riding in style. It's your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care not to let it toss you. I continue to be struck by how much Shaloni has changed. This is just... The town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turn to Nopali tenders. Not just for the water in their stems, mind. Their fruit's also said to be both nutritious and delicious. That must be the sabatinders he was eating. See that hole there? Someone might have hoped to find water there, but it's brimming with ceruleum. The eruption of flames from within make for a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales for people who wandered too close. The Wallaki, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flames. But that is a discussion for another time. But here... Nice. A little tour from Arenville. Good thing that he's Ronic. Ronic. No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Ronic. Shrugs. Now then. New town. This is Shesinawazi. This is Shesinawazi Springs. Perhaps the busiest town here in Shaloni. People travel to here from all over to find their fortune. Hoping to find their fortune, at least. The change come to Uzatawi was surprising enough. This is no less impressive. We've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town. There should just be time for the next train to part. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Iate is her name, and if she learned that I'd passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from her village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tehran. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Ah, a kindred soul. Her hair is also blue. Just like mine. Not mine. But a Damelon's. Damelon's rocking that blue hair. He always is. In any multiverse. Or any universe. Of course, let's do the Aetherite. The 14 version of him has got blue hair. The Wilds version of him has blue hair. Every other Monster Hunter version of him has blue hair. Wherever we go, if they let me, at least. He's a blue hair boy. Anybody else do that, chat? Where you have like a sort of like a single character name you use across all your like RPG type deals? Or do you just reuse your username, or just like randomly generate a name, or find a name, think of a name every time? I do not. I'm always a Damelon. In games where you're playing a role, at least. When there's a character, I'm always a Damelon. When I'm playing as myself, then I'm usually a Light Wraith. Because that's who I am. That's me. Wonder if it's her. Her hair is not as blue as mine is. She needs to step it up. Yes. I'm Iate. And who might you be? You're my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Erinville, yes. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since we last spoke. Really? Only 3? Suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Iate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Nods. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown. Yeah. Is that what they call you here? Alright, alright. I was born Elin Shipya. I adopted a new name when I became a Ganina, one that adheres to Eastern Viera conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Even if this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before we found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you'd continue using my chosen name. It's important. It's important, chat. Someone says their name is one thing. It's good taste to call them by the thing they choose. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stamping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see Kachiua again? They are making me work for the names in this zone, though. She's the finest archer I know, Elaine Shipya's mother and mentor. Every time I dropped by, she'd treat us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow, too, Iate, even among the Shitona. Oh, I couldn't compare to Kachiua, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Gulu Jaja's traveling companions, after all. Oh? You got lore. He was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across the Chiral lit a fire in her. Even after Ellen Shipya was born, she often left him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg for her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Yante, please. What? We're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. Oh, welcome back, Goodwill. You destroyed that plate of food. I feel you there. I'm getting so hungry. So what was the meal? What'd you have? But it was real, and we found it. Found it? As part of the rites of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Yeah, I'm starving. Which is why it's a good thing we don't have that much longer to go. I'm probably going to get Taco Bell. Personally. Grilled chicken with steamed broccolini, kimchi, and beetroot. That is a nice healthy meal there. Props. Like I said, I'm probably getting Taco Bell, which is less healthy. But I have a gift card, so I can get it for free. And it's hard to turn out free food. You know? Made the kimchi yesterday. Nice. I've never attempted that. I have never tried. Sounds tasty though. I like a good meal. I'm pretty much always down for chicken. Yeah, and Kimchi is amazing, by the way. Super, super healthy for your guts. Yeah, I've never tried it. I've always like thought about it. So maybe I should. Maybe I should try it next time I get the chance. Maybe I should. I could definitely use some gut health. You should promise. I can't promise anything. I don't know where my life is going. I don't know what's happening in my life. And I'm very broke. So, it's one of the healthiest foods in the world for gut cleansing. Yeah, I've heard good things. Yeah, I will keep an eye out for it, and if the opportunity arises, maybe I will try it. You can make it yourself. I can barely make anything myself. I actually got to get my stove replaced. I don't know what it requires, but my stove and oven broke earlier this year. Or late last year, I guess. Don't know what goes into it, though. I do not know. It's one of those things I've always heard of, but I haven't looked into. We should be on our way. It takes a couple things. Cabbage, onions, garlic, ginger if you want. Fish sauce. A few more things. Not too bad. I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Yeah, we have to look at that. Korean chili flakes, fermented shrimps, flour and sugar. Seems relatively straightforward. Right now my diet is mainly instant ramen and coffee. I think Twitch will auto purge links. I don't know how to make it not do that. Probably, DM me the link instead. I'll check it out. Yeah, like on here on Twitch. I think that should work. I think my DMs are open. Feel free to do that. Or yeah, I guess you're right. It will. I can always go back and look at the purge messages, can I? So I guess either way, either way works. It's a good point. What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. Follow me. Yeah. So funny that we got like a Wild West story now. Seems to be where we're going. What this? No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. You sent it? Nice. Cool. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. Maybe I'll watch it while I get some food myself. I'm on Crystal. Yes. I think. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namika, Wuklamats nursemaid. And wir Damlin. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. You so much as knicker skin, you won't live to regret it. Yeah, sounds good. Make ramen into a healthy food too. Wife hates ramen, or at least not loving it as much as me. But when I cook ramen, she loves it. So you like add stuff to it, like add like veggies and things to smooth it out. Yeah, mine just ends up in the microwave. Not the healthiest. So it's just noodles and salt, basically. Having some financial struggles at the moment that I'm trying to work through. So I'm saving money where I can. But I should pay more attention to it. I'm not as young as I used to be. At least put some meat or eggs. Not usually. I do occasionally put an egg. In. Raising a pot to cook it though. Like I said, I gotta get my stove replaced. I can't cook anything on there right now. It literally doesn't work. It completely died on me at like the end of last year. So I need to yell at my landlord to have them come and replace it. But I've been so busy. So it's kind of been a pain. Kind of been a pain. Life can be busy. That is the way. Yeah, I need to have them come out and do it though. Like I said, I'm just so busy with stuff that having them come in and actually working in my apartment is not on the top of my list. But it would be good. I need a stove. Like a working stove. 100%. Yeah. I think we got a fight coming up here. Oh, darling, did she say this is Rook Lamass nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Getting good to the boss. We'll deal with this. Yep. Let's beat these nerds up. Please, you have to give it back. Okay, you probably should run after. Yeah. I'm going after Namika. This lot I leave to you. Nods. Out, you bastard. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. Yeah, no. You're gonna end up with third-degree burns. We can deal with them later. First, need to put this one in the dirt. Yeah, y'all about to have a real bad day, guys. In fact, I'm even gonna stick a bird on you. Like this is... Y'all are not the brightest cookies in the jar. Y'all about to have a real bad day, so menacing. I mean... They just didn't know what was coming. And now they're literally vaporized. Like, not even any bodies on the floor. Not now, weird snake. Blue snake. Ghost! Cemetery, huh? Easy fight? Yeah, no. Those fights where you're not scaled down. Oh, I'm blind. It's like, where is it? Where's the thing? Made a clip? Oh, nice. Thank you. I will check that out for sure. Been a minute since I've had a good clip. I'm bad about taking them myself, so. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I've done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea where they're headed. No. You said they stole something from you? A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wickelmat. I see. Close as you two are, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. What brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended, and Wickelmat crowned the next Dawn servant, she is ready to stand on her own. Oops. Completely wrong voice. I told her as much in all my plans to return to Yasselani. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. And now I've lost it. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know. Everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve. And now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name, if only they'd left me that bracelet. Who would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. I'll knock them senseless. That's what Wickelmat would want. No, please. You mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. Oh, I can assure you. No harm will come to us. Damn well will make certain of that. Yes. It's not us you have to worry about, lady. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should? Fine. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wickelmat puts so much faith in you both. Not. Before anything else, let's see her back to Shesanawazi Springs. She'll be safer in town. And with Aiti there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. Cool. Hold on. Snooze the ads for just a couple minutes. But I think that is a good spot for us to call it for the day, chat. It is 2 p.m. local time. The usual end time here on the stream. Oh, wait. So, thank y'all for hanging out, lurking while you're playing games, chatting, following. Thank you for the gift subs and all that good stuff today. I do appreciate it. We will be, of course, back on... What is today? Today's Sunday. We'll be back on Tuesday with more Dawntrail. There may be random other streams during the week where I play some wilds. We'll see. Not gonna promise anything though. Yeah. Let's see if there's anybody that want to raid. Take a quick look. Shall we? Done for today? I am done for today. Yeah, we're headed out. It is closing time for me. We had a good stream today, though. And it's good to see you again, Goodwill Gaming. Thank you for hanging out. We're just gonna see if there's somebody I feel like raiding. Of course, hardly see Alan these days. Yeah, I'm doing my 3 days a week at the moment. I would like it to be more, but I need to spend time in working on other things. You know, to make actual money to pay my bills. So I split my time between the two. But hopefully eventually we'll get going more regularly. Someday. You feel you're the same way? Yeah, it's tough out there, right? Let's see. What have we got? Nero's playing WoW. I don't support WoW personally. I am biased. Da, 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 da. Don't wanna do that. Nah, we'll just not following. Some more size. That didn't help. Nobody doing any 14ing that I know. Yeah, you know, we might just let it go today. We might just not bother with the raid today. I think. Chat. So go on your own merry ways. You know. Go hang out with somebody, share the love on your own time. You know, take care of yourself for the rest of this nice Sunday here. Make sure you're, you know, staying hydrated and having some good foods and all that good stuff. Then we'll be back on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central US. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. We'll be playing more Dawntrail. Yeah, enjoy your time off. I shall, although I'll probably be busy regardless. Yeah, good to see you. You on Twitter all the time? I don't check it super frequently, but I do post whenever I go live. On both Twitter and Blue Sky. I'm bad at social media, just in general. It's one thing I need to work on. But I do post over there that when I go live, so keep an eye out for that if you prefer. But yeah. We'll see everybody on the other side. Oh yeah, I will check out the link. Thank you for reminding me. I will check that. I'll watch that while I'm eating. Whatever I end up eating. Stay healthy. I'm doing my best. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all very much. And take care. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.